Okay, party people, you just heard a single, I Know I'm Into You, and she just dropped her album by the same title. You can hear a song on all major streaming platforms. Let's welcome to the Fix in the Mix show, Mercede5, party people. Hi, Mercedes.
Hi, how are you, Lynn?
How you doing? Thank you for coming and spending time with us. We really appreciate your presence here on the Fix in the Mix show. And how long have you been in the music business?
It's been a few years now. I've been making music since the age of 15, and I've improved ever since.
How long is that? If you've been doing it since you were 15, how long have you been in the music business?
A good...
How many years?
Yeah, 7 years, exactly.
You're an artist, a singer, songwriter, producer. What else do you do, Mercedes?
Well, actually, something interesting that I do post a lot on Twitter is I have a donut catering service. So I'm doing professional chef course in Argentina.
Nice. Can you tell us the name of your donut catering service?
Oh, it's in Spanish. It's El Donut Agridulce.
How do you think the pandemic has and will affect the music industry?
Well, you know, it's very hard to get signed in general, and much less in the quarantine. I feel like some of the variables, some of the factors of being in quarantine maybe had an effect on, the idea of, the reality of how I was signed. I was signed in July of this year, and I'm very proud, very grateful for being a part of the NX Records family.
Mercede5 just signed to NX Records, a month ago?
A few months ago, NX Records UK.
Right, so congratulations to NX Records and congratulations to Mercede5. Awesome, that's awesome. We like to hear about independent artists getting signed. That's great. Let me ask you, so you're signed, so you're doing your thing. What's the one thing you think a new artist should never do?
Something I would change and make a habit of changing is the content you put in emails, to those radio stations and the music you submit. Because what I used to do is I would include too much information in an email. I don't know if this is,
I
you
totally
would
agree.
with, to correct me if I'm wrong, but yes, you put too much information. The filter that they use when you send a song, the filter will catch that and consider it spam in an email. Right? So if you start putting down, oh, I have a dog and he's 5 years old and he loves my music, or just things like that. Exactly. And that's how the radio stations will react. They'll just laugh and consider it a spam mail, and they'll never see your beautiful production.
Okay, so here's a tip. Here's a tip for the audience. Before I forget, I just want to say, sorry for cutting you off.
Right.
Don't put a lot of unnecessary information when you're shopping your song to radio stations. That's very good point, Mercedes. Thank you. Go ahead.
Literally, the minute I started just writing down in the subject of the email, song submission, nothing else. And then in the body of the email, I put down artist name, song title, and I attached an MP3. Thank you, my artist name, possibly a farewell, and then all these radio stations, online radio stations would contact me back and say, we like the song, which you also have to pick a song that you feel represents your music. So I picked I Know I'm Into You. That's like a main song that I would, the main original representative song that they would hear. Just like one song you pick that is the one song that they're gonna listen to.
What you did was really good then. So you really I like the hard work that you put into your craft there. You're actually emailing and doing everything yourself, managerless. You don't have a manager, so that's pretty good, and it actually worked out for you because you're signed to a record label now in the UK. Before you were signed to a record label? What did you do to promote your music? What was your secret to promoting? Everyone has a secret.
And what I did is I said, I'm going to keep going through 20 pages of Google, and then at the 15th page, that gave me tons of radio stations that wanted my submission. You're not willing to go to the 20th page of Google.
You're not
to
really
find
doing
the
research, right?
Stations. It's the term. It's that. You're not saying, you're not putting in the commitment, because if you really wanted to be there, you would be going through every 100 page of Google if you had to.
What should a new artist know about performing?
Well, be yourself, find your own style, and never settle for less.
How do we connect with Mercede5 on social media?
Well, My Instagram handle, Twitter handle, it's all very similar. It's just you look up Mercede5 on Twitter, Instagram, Google, and you can.
Can we spell that? Can we spell Mercede5 for the people?
Yes.
Please.
MERCDE5.
Okay. Any shout outs?
Yeah, actually, so I would shout out to my brother, actually. His name is Sebastian Stewart Barreto. He's a comedic actor, Vince, and he also does stand-up comedy. And I would like to dedicate this shout out to him.
Shout out to Sebastian. Mercedes, thank you so much for spending time with us on the Fix in the Mix show. We've become a fan, and we really appreciate you.
No, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure to be on air with you, Vince, and I am so grateful for your time.
Thank you. Same here. Let's give a nice round of applause for Mercede5 on the Fix in the Mix show, party people. Thank you, Mercedes.
No, it's my pleasure. Thank you so much.